Rock im Grünen 2013. Unterstützt von Teufel.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Und
Rewe. Besser leben.
So yeah, this next song is the single off our album Signs. It's called Wake Me Up. Ready? Yeah. Waste the best you never had in slow motion. Raise the walls and self-destruct on these phone lines. The coffin cracks we never made. Where's your lifeline? The shaking hands and broken skin. How this all can you please wake me up? This is over before the skies fall. Can you please wake me up? This is over before the skies fall. Face the hunger to feel alive. As this thirst craves, abandon hope in another glass. We watch the lights fade. Sick to death that you're still awake. Keep this one line. I'm breathing out just to clear this taste. That's all that's left. Can you please wake me up? This is over before the skies fall. Can you please wake me up? This is over before the skies fall. When everything is gone, defaulted, lost where we belong. Faded, this future is closing. Your hope is draining faster. This future is closing down. Please wake me up. This is over before the skies burn. Can you please wake me up? This is over before the skies burn. Can you please wake me up? This is over before the skies burn. Thank you. Cheers. Dankeschön.
Willkommen bei RiGTV. Wir sind heute im Ramones Museum mit Templeton Pek. Hey guys,
Hello.
how are you?
Hey, yeah, we're good.
Very well, very well. Very, very, very well.
We're very well, apparently.
Good to hear.
Yes, how are you?
I'm also very fine.
Cool, all good.
So, your new album is coming out today, Science. How do you
Yes.
feel? Are you excited?
Yeah, very excited. It's kind of come out over a staggered period in different territories, so I think this is the last day of releasing. So I think it came out in USA and New Zealand and Australia. So
It's the last day of about a week of celebrations.
yeah, we've kind of celebrated every day for the past like 14 days. So yeah, this is the last one. So probably good for our livers.
So, great party.
Yes, we'll be having a few beers, definitely.
Just a few.
Probably many. Yeah, I was being polite.
So, and it's called Science. Why? What is the meaning?
There was not a massive meaning behind it, really. It was kind of the first song we wrote for the album after the end of the second album. It's kind of like the first song that was kind of a step up for us and a big difference between the second and third album, really, kind of. So that's kind of why we named it that, really.
And what is the difference?
I just think just generally better. It's better songwriting, better performance on our parts, better production, just better. Us, but
so
better.
You practiced?
Yeah, we practiced. I think it's after recording 2 albums and touring for, 5 years, and we just got better at what we're doing. I hope, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're all enjoying being on tour?
Yeah, I think we always enjoy being on tour. I think that's why we kind of write songs and record an album, because we like touring. We don't write them just because we like spending time in the studio. We like to be out on the road and play live, play festivals, play wherever we can, really.
It's the best part of being in a band, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the whole point of doing it. Get out about them.
Yeah, that's right. So what is the best part being on tour? The beer?
No, the gigs. It's got to be the gigs. Yeah.
Yeah, just getting out and seeing new places. I think places we haven't been to as well, and you get to certain towns that you haven't been, and there's people that have heard your songs and they know the words, and it just knows you're doing something right, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a good feeling when you play somewhere you've never been before. People have heard your songs, and you're kind of playing new songs that you've never played live before. And it's nice to finally get to that point from the first time you've written them to playing them live, kind of thing. So that's a good feeling. And obviously the beer helps.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And what was your best experience when you've been on tour? Any funny anecdotes or?
Any funny anecdotes?
Well, last year we played Templeton Festival, and we played on the second stage, and our dressing room was behind the main stage, and our roadie thought it was a good idea to us all to get into the van and drive back around to where we were going to be parking, and I wanted to walk because it was 100 yards down that way, and we ended up going out this one exit and driving for an hour out of the festival where we could only turn left, and it took us about an hour to get back to our dressing room and stuff right after we played. That was quite amusing.
Yeah, when we come off stage we like to have a beer, so we weren't very happy, we're not going to lie. There was another time we had a day off in Vienna in Austria, and we got invited to a record company's Christmas party. It was around Christmas time at the time, and it was a free bar. The short story is, and it was on a boat. And we got very drunk, and I ended up in hospital with a concussion and an X-ray on my head. And the last thing the doctors told me was stay away from loud noises and flashing lights. But we still had 3 days left of the tour to go, so I had to play the rest of the tour with a bandage on my head. And I think I slept all the way back to the UK.
That's not good. What did you do?
I fell over.
Oh.
He walked forward and got about 5 steps in front of him, fell down and hit his head off a metal post.
Yeah.
Good night.
I don't remember much of it though, so it's okay.
Oh, I see. Too much beer, probably.
I know, I think it was vodka.
Yeah.
The harder stuff.
Yeah. But don't invite us to a free bar. We're English.
I know. I know English people.
There's a free bar here?
I think so.
Oh, excellent.
So have a go after the gig.
Yeah, just keep me away from steps. Not the band, just the steps.
So you probably all have some bad habits. How do you cope with that when you're on tour? What is the most annoying habit?
He has 3 personalities.
We've just learned it.
Yeah, we've only just learned this.
So I've been told.
Yeah.
I don't know how to different personalities until today.
He has conversations with himself.
Yeah.
He answers his own questions.
Yeah.
We all have coping mechanisms. I think that's mine.
Do you have also different names for your different personalities?
I don't remember.
Yeah, one's Gollum.
Who's John 1 and John 2?
Yeah. Someone does
We
it.
haven't decided which is which yet.
No.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
After a few beers.
Yeah, for sure. And what do you like about Berlin and Germany?
Well, Berlin is probably my favourite place that we play. We went just earlier to White Trash and had an Elvis burger. And it's one of the best burgers I've ever had, which is really cool. And this place, we've just discovered this as well. It's awesome. So we quite like Ramones as well, don't we?
Yeah, I think that every time we've played a different venue, every time we've come back to Berlin. So I can't remember how many times we've been here now, but every show's been really good.
I think every venue is as well is it's got character. And in the UK, there's like the O2 academies, and it's like going to McDonald's for a gig. Everything's the same in every town, you know, the paint on the walls is the same and everything, but every place we play, like especially on the mainland, you know, Germany especially, it's you know, it's unique in its own way. It's really cool.
I concur.
And what do you like about the city, apart from the food?
We actually we looked around this afternoon and we took in a bit of culture and took some photographs. It was very nice. Neptune's fountain and the big spike.
Berlin Wall.
And yeah, we saw the Berlin Wall. What else did we see? Buildings and statues of horses.
Just
it is
around and
It is. This part of Europe is very nice, and it's kind of like Vienna as well. Vienna's got lots of nice old buildings as well, and Prague as well. Obviously, Prague's not that far away, but yeah, it's a very pretty part of Europe.
And have you been to other parts of Germany?
Yeah, we've been pretty much everywhere in Germany. I think at some point. I think this is our 6th or 7th maybe tour, and we played festivals in between. So I think you could probably write down places that we haven't been really, but whether we remember them or not is a different story.
I think out of most of the places, this is the place where we've been able to visit and look around a lot. So the past couple of times we've had like a day off and stuff here, and you know, we've managed to check out quite a lot of Berlin, which is cool.
Yeah, we were here once actually for the Christmas markets. That was fun. I think there's back in the UK they have German Christmas markets, and it's only kind of tiny. And then we went out with a friend of ours that lived in Berlin, and the Christmas markets here are huge. There's like 7 of them or something like that.
Ski slope, wasn't there?
Yeah, with rubber dinghies and stuff. Yeah. So that was cool. We enjoyed that. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back for Christmas.
For mulled wine.
Mulled wine, yeah. Glühwein.
Yeah, exactly.
And currywurst. It's very Christmassy. Curry and sausage.
So, and you've been on tour with Rise Against. How does it feel like when you're asked personally by a band to tour on them?
It was here in Berlin, actually. I think it was pretty much 2 years ago. We were playing a small club called the Potzer. And we invited them to come along, and obviously we never thought they actually would. And the whole band turned up, and their crew, and even their agent and promoter turned up, and they watched our entire set, and we hung out afterwards. And they invited us to tour, which, you know, bands talk and say stuff all the time. We never thought that would actually, you know, happen. And then literally weeks later, we got an email from their agent in Los Angeles saying, "You're confirmed for the tour," which is just amazing that a band that size still has the power to, you know, care, let alone, you know, give smaller bands a chance. So I think we can honestly say we would not be here right now without them, and this album would not be released without them. So yeah, it was amazing to play with them. And it was good to see them yesterday because we haven't seen them for a long time, so it was good to catch up.
And have a few beers.
Yeah, well, they don't drink.
Oh, yeah. Really?
So they drank coffee. We drank for them. Which was very nice of us, I thought.
Yeah, very kind.
Yes, yeah. We helped them out with their fridge, so we'll look after the beer for you. Here, have a coffee with soy milk.
Very nice. Yeah. And what is, do you prefer to be headliner or be support?
I like supporting because the set is a bit shorter and you can kind of put all of the best songs all in one go, and you just, you know, 'cause if you are like headline band, you can slow things down and everything, but I'm a fan of our like fast songs and everything, so just to play half an hour, you know, straight in your face, and you know, a lot of people get to check you out as well, so you're kind of like the underdog band. No one expects a lot from you, and it's good to surprise people, I guess, if they like it, obviously, but I prefer supporting.
Yeah, there's no pressure as well when you're supporting. So yeah, like Kev says, you're kind of the underdogs, and we kind of like having to prove ourselves to people that have never heard of us. So I think obviously, I mean, when the time's right, we headline and stuff. But at the moment, we're kind of happy doing that.
That's great. So thank you so much for having us.
No worries. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It was really great. And we'll see you on the 29th June.
Yes, you will, at Rock im Grünen.
Yeah, exactly.
I read that because the sticker was there. It's well placed.
I'm very proud that you can read.
Yeah. I like the flyer, so just in case you can't see that.
So, thank you and have a good show.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.